Konami had already made epic tell-all prequels for their two biggest cash cows. So it should have come as any surprise that they did the same for the survival horror series that pretty much told Resident Evil, oh yeah? But loads of people were hating on this game well before it even came out, mostly because it wasn't done by the original Japanese team. It's farmed out to a Western company called Climax. But maybe they had a valid point. I mean, I can't think of any precedent where a Western company took over a Japanese series. Oh wait, that's right!
Oh yeah, Metroid Prime, baby! Why this game didn't forever shatter the myth that Americans can't create a good Japanese-style adventure game, I have no fucking clue!
Other critics insisted that a horror-themed game on a portable system couldn't be done by a company whose portable resume includes stuff like SpongeBob SquarePants, and also insisted it wouldn't be scary on a portable anyway. That's why the game itself tells you to turn off the lights and use headphones. And that's exactly what we're gonna do. So let me turn off the lights, and this stupid Halloween special can get underway.
The prequel stars Travis Grady, a truck driver taking a shortcut through Silent Hill, and since Climax is actually a British company, I gotta give them props for resisting the temptation of making stupid stereotypes, like making Travis a total dipshit with an obnoxious southern accent, that sort of thing. Anyway, Travis comes across a burning house, and rushes inside to find the mangled body of Alessa Gillespie. Anyone familiar with the series knows that that name means trouble, and once Travis comes to, he finds himself in the middle of Silent Hill. Here, the fuckness officially begins. As you may expect, the whole game showcases how Alessa Gillespie thwarted the local cult's early schemes, leading Travis around the fuckhole and putting him through hell. Fucking bitch. Thankfully, Travis shouldn't have too much trouble doing this, since the full 3D control from Silent Hill 4 is back, making the game easily accessible. On top of that, this is the first Silent Hill game that I felt starred a rugged, hairy, bald hero. I mean, out of the first four leads, the only one who I thought had any balls was SH3's lead chick, Heather Morris. She fucked up monsters with a katana, for fuck's sake! But Travis Grady goes the extra mile, by being the first in the series who can just use his bare fists! Another tweak made to combat are these God of War sequences, where you gotta press the right buttons in the right way to shake off an enemy. And there's no shortage of melee weapons lying around, which Travis uses in satisfyingly brutal ways. Like IV drip stands. Yeah, I'm Travis Grady, bitch, gonna pimp smack you with your own hospital equipment. The game still maintains that classic Silent Hill feel, however, by throwing sneaky puzzles your way which will require some thought, like installing stage lights with the right wattage along the theater's catwalk to complete the fucked up circuitry. My absolute favorite part of Origins, however, is how Silent Hill's dark otherworld comes into play. Ever since the first game, the light and dark dichotomy always made me think of A Link to the Past, but in Origins it goes even further. By touching a mirror, you can travel between the normal world and the dark world at will. Slipping between the two worlds adds even more depth to the exploration and puzzle solving, and made the whole thing that much more immersive for me, giving me greater control. Even with all the new bells and whistles, however, there was this widespread generic criticism that was just more of the same. Just a bad tracing job by another company. I didn't think so. It's not like Climax had to totally reinvent the wheel like Retro Studios did with Metroid Prime. And for me, Silent Hill's disturbing, unsettling atmosphere and struggle against terror never gets old. Yes, I must not fear. Fear is the mind killer. Fear is the little death that brings total obliteration. I will face my fear. I will permit it to pass over me and through me, and oh, fuck this shit! I am out of here! All in all, the game feels quite epic, thanks to how, more or less, you've got a clear-cut goal, even more so than Silent Hill 4. There's 4 areas in Silent Hill housing a boss you've got to beat, which are guarding these little pyramid thingies. Alessa Gillespie needs you to assemble all the pieces to make this big pyramid thingy called the Floros. Some ubiquitous chick making you run around to slap together a big triangle. It's not like we've seen that before. A bold comparison, indeed, but like Silent Hill itself, the entire package isn't all rainbows and ponies. Some stupid design choices do keep it from being the very best the series has to offer. My biggest beef is getting from one area of Silent Hill to the next, since the streets are flooded with the straitjacket sputum-chucking zombies and reanimated roadkill. This shouldn't have been a problem, but Travis runs out of gas real quick. I know there's not much opportunities for cardio for truck drivers, but come on! Move your ass! Another thing I can't fathom. Every single fucking melee weapon you find will eventually break on you. Now, breakable weapons were also in Silent Hill 4, but you could still choose a weaker, more durable weapon to fend off these fuckers. But not here, and it can really break the flow of a battle, leaving you too nervous and stunned to switch to a new one, or oftentimes, you're wide open! As for the control, there's one thing that could be helped due to the PSP's limited buttons. Only L can control the camera, by centering it behind you. And again, although the full 3D movement from Silent Hill 4 is back, I really wish that game's life bar was back too. Now we're back to looking at that little status screen in the menu to try and guess Travis's stamina. It's not a big deal, but I don't get why the life bar couldn't stay if the 3D movement did. I haven't even gotten to the biggest buzzkill, however, which is an annoying holdover from the other sequels. Just look at the map for any area. At first, you look at all the ground to cover, the rooms which will hopefully have supplies and vital clues. You're all gung-ho to get to work. Then you find that most of these rooms are inaccessible in both worlds. The door's busted. It feels like a bait-and-switch routine to make the overall game feel bigger, and does not sit well. It feels like a miracle whenever you do come across a door that's open, which will hopefully have something useful. Ooh, a new firearm. The Redeemer, nice, and... wait a minute. Ah, god damn it! So much for no stupid redneck jokes. What's really sad is that it feels even shorter than Silent Hill 3, and actually more linear than Silent Hill 4. My first time playing, I blew through it in about 6 hours. There's no difficulty setting either, which is a shame. Puzzles aren't exactly a breeze, but to Silent Hill veterans like myself, they don't take long to figure out. A harder setting with scarcer weapons and ammo, plus tougher puzzles, would have been nice. Lastly, even with the sordid tale of Alessa Gillespie now laid bare, Origin still doesn't feel as epic as Castlevania Lament of Innocence or Metal Gear Solid 3. But in the end, these criticisms are minor. It was great having a traditional Silent Hill experience on a portable, and I recommend it to anyone in need of a good adventure game on the go. I give it an 8 out of 10.